All right, well, the last time we saw Taos fashion designer and Project Runway finalist Patricia Michaels on New Mexico Style was back in April, the week the season finale aired.
Yes, we were all rooting for her, and since taking #2 spot, Patricia has been wowing fashionistas with her trademark style, and right now fans can actually see her designs at the Poet Cultural Center and Museum, and that is where I caught up with her earlier this week. Hi, Patricia.
Hello, Nikki.
Oh, I'm so happy to be with you, and I know all of New Mexico is so happy to have you here in our beautiful land of enchantment where you belong. And I'll tell you what, it's been quite a journey. I have got to know what has happened since Project Runway.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's an honor to be on your show again.
Thank you.
You bring so much excitement to New Mexico. And what I've been working on is maybe sneaking in a little bit of sleep.
Yeah.
Looking at long-term contracts and short-term contracts for mass production and moving on into these other shows, and then going back into the East Coast and doing some more shows. And it's just, and museum shows, so it's just exciting. And I'm getting ready to do Fashion Week in February in New York.
So exciting.
So it's so extremely.
Well, you know, you mentioned museums, and that's where we are today. Tell us about this incredible exhibit that everyone is going to have an opportunity to come out and see.
Well, it's really important that people understand that Milwaukee Museum, Milwaukee Pueblo, Governor George Rivera, has been an extreme, huge supporter of PM Water Lily. So I just wanted to give back the favor and do my first show here and give honor back to the people who have helped me.
Oh, we love that. Well, let's start with some of the beautiful designs that we can see at the exhibit. What are we looking at here?
Okay, this woman, she's called Out on a Limb.
That's
because, you know, as the beginning of from whenever I was doing my fashion and textile design, I was going out on the limb, and I continue to go out on the limb. But now I have this fabulous team that is with me to help me take that journey into new directions that will continue for PM Water Lily to be. Yay!
And
fabulous.
Out on a Limb has obviously worked for you because the risk has been worth every single effort, hasn't it?
Absolutely. This woman is about the woman who came out from the kitchen and into society. Because in today's world, you know, we don't have women anymore who are kept or have to be tied down to one theme. This is about the woman who can go out. She has no agenda. She just can leave, you know, if she needs to, but then she'll also keep her agenda. This is called the Anasazi waterfall dress, and it's really beautiful because it's about the Native American who's contemporary. She is, you know, out there in the world. She's pushing, you know, the boundaries. There are no limits, and there is nothing that is set for us to be tied down to anything. We can have that very strong, prolific voice and be magnificent. And this is the Anasazi lightning storm patterns that is printed in my studio, and the waterfall is symbolic of the turquoise, which brings water and rain. This is about how embroidery designs on Pueblo mantas and are usually going horizontal. Well, I elongated this, and it all started off as one piece of white velvet, and then I burned everything out and painted it, and it just now makes it into a nice, elegant, you know, fun cocktail dress that is in the theme of Native American. This is about the homage to, this is the patron saint of textile and fashion designers.
I love it.
Yeah, so the facade being that everything is always beautiful and easy and just lovely.
Feminine.
Right, but to get there, to be a real textile and fashion designer, there's painstaking hours, and there's a lot of commitment to being able to execute this. So this is that, but you know what? In that, because of the passion, breaking those boundaries, breaking that mold is also symbolic of all the nails coming out, because it doesn't matter. As long as you keep true to your heart and you allow all of that to exuberate, then that's the importance of fashion and textile design.
Patricia, continued success in everything you do, and we will continue to follow you in your career. How can we do that?
You can follow me in my career. If the best place is my PM Water Lily fan page on Facebook, yay! And then my website at www.patriciamichaelsfashion. But my fan page always is really exciting. It's always being updated. So like me on my fan page for Patricia Michaels, and you'll find out information.
I've done it. You do it too.
Thank you.
Oh, she's wonderful. And you know, the Poe Cultural Center and Museum is located north of Santa Fe. It's very easy to find. It's right off Highway 285 in Milwaukee. And the Patricia Michaels exhibition is going to run all the way through November 16th. So you can definitely check it out. And for more information, just visit POEHmuseum.com. And you know what you didn't get to see because of time constraints, of course, her beautiful parasols. You're going to have a chance to see those because you know that's her signature.
Yeah. I
And
just
it's
love her
beautiful.
vision. I love the way she
Yes.
sees things and then she puts them out there and she somehow puts it together. And
Exactly.
It's like you can see through her eyes.
Exactly, and we talked
love
about
it.
that. We said, you know, what's so wonderful is that each piece has a lesson behind it and a story and a message. And
Beautiful.
one of the nice messages is when you walk into the museum, she really wanted me to mention this, there's going to be a beautiful paper doll dress that she did, and it's you'll have I don't want to give it all away, but you'll have a chance to see about little girls being able to grow up to be whatever they want with no limits is really her
love it.
message there.
Definitely
Just
worth
beautiful.
the trip.
Mhm.
Well,